Today's lesson is dedicated to the memory of the great Eric Wagner, original lead singer and frontman of Trouble and more recently The Skull. Of course, very sadly, Eric passed away early last week from complications with COVID-19, and I just felt that it was necessary that I put together a Trouble lesson in his honor. One of my absolute favorite Trouble songs, probably the first song I ever heard by the band. And so I want to send out my condolences to Eric's family and his bandmates, past and present. Eric, may you rest in peace. This one is for you. Today we're in D standard tuning. As always, we're going to start out with a quick demo, then we're going to break down the Tempter, riff by riff, for Eric Wagner. All right, so once again here, D standard tuning, tune down one full step or two semitones from standard. We're in the key of D minor, which would be the E minor position in standard tuning. This intro harmony is one of the greatest harmonies of all time, and the first part of it goes like this. So this is using the D Phrygian mode here. You've got a root, the octave, minor sixth, flat fifth bending to a minor sixth, the root, the minor third, the flat seventh, and then here you've got the minor second, which gives it that Phrygian feel. And so the second guitar is doing this. And so what's really cool about this harmony and what gives it the dissonance that it has is that the intervals between the notes are not staying fixed. So you're not harmonizing in thirds or harmonizing in fifths. You're changing it throughout. The first note here, that's a major third. Those are harmonized in thirds. The second note, those are a fifth apart. The next note here, those are a major sixth apart. So just variation throughout, and if you kind of track it throughout, you'll just see that the interval distances between the notes change, giving it that really evil, dissonant sound to it. So altogether, that thing sounds like this. So the second riff goes like this. While the other guitar is doing this. So the first part of that harmony is harmonized in sixths. You've got these major sixth intervals. Then you switch it up and do octaves. All together, that one sounds like this. And then both guitars at the same time are playing this. Once again, Phrygian, you've got kind of those same notes in the first riff, the same scale tones. Then we go into this part. Then we've got this second guitar doing these little power chord fills underneath. So altogether, that sounds like this. Then we've got this riff. So once again, we are back in the D Phrygian mode. That takes us to our next riff, which is just a pretty straight up D minor pentatonic riff. Slowly. Then we've got this. Pretty straightforward. Then you got two different endings here. And then this. So the first one's slower. The second one. So all together. Then we've got the very end of the song, which takes us back to this riff. So the interesting bit there. Doing the old Iron Man, bending him behind the nut to simulate a whammy bar.